Joining us in studio for the very first time here at Ash London Live is a local artist that I love. I love her off air. I love her on air. All the airs, I'll take her. Phebe Starr, welcome.
Hello.
We are about to play your track, Two Hearts, for the first time ever on this radio network, I think. You're selling out. You're going commercial. You want the teeny boppers on.
I do. I'm not going to deny it. This song's for you guys.
It's for all of you. Okay, before we talk about the new single, there's so much going on because you started a record label, you've got a tour, you've got a new EP and a single.
Yeah,
so
it's been a busy week.
When do you sleep? Are you a robot? Are you a music robot?
Well, when you do what you love, Ash, you just can't stop.
That's beautiful. Where shall we start? Let's start with the label. Let's start with the label because this, I know you and I didn't know this was happening. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom.
Yeah.
You're a boss lady. So where did this come from? Like you've always been a boss lady, but now like in writing, official boss lady.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's not really a big deal. I am passionate about music. And so what happened naturally was I just found myself around other artists and there's not that much development for creativity, I feel like, in the music industry, which is really sad.
Yeah, especially for women, let's be honest.
Yeah. So it's something that I'm passionate about. And so I just started co-writing and developing and giving advice. And then all of a sudden we had a few artists that were ready to go. And I was like, you know what? I've got to see this through.
So cool.
So it's less about being a label and more about actually affirming other women in the industry and
Amazing.
Putting out their music and being someone that advocates for other people's success.
Wonderful. Because then it means that you don't really, from now on, you don't get to kind of say, this is bullshit, there's not enough opportunities and complain. Like you've actually taken the better road, which is, well, what can I do about it?
Yeah, and I think that's whenever I get really frustrated and I feel like, oh, I wish this happened and this happened, it's more so taking that energy and making it a positive thing. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
Am I going to see pictures of you like on a private jet with Jay-Z now?
Yes.
Because you're
Yes,
both
you are.
like
no, but
run
okay, like
labels?
there's so many guys who do that, like this,
Yeah.
and especially in like the rap community and things. And I just see that and I'm like, that's a really good, healthy thing to build community and create a whole group of girls who are just like, yeah, we're creative. Yeah, we can produce. Yeah, we can do this. And we're doing it together.
Yeah, man. We played Tinashe this week, one of her new track called Flame. You'd really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a prime example. She's like, well, there aren't enough opportunities for me, so I'm just going to learn to do it myself.
Yeah, and you
so
can do that
she
now.
built a studio and she just does it.
Yeah,
and
you
she
can
puts
do
out her own
that.
thing.
And I feel like that's really been my career is like I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm doing it.
That's life. That's for me as well. I'm like, I don't know, but I'll just like guess and be confident and people might believe that I know what I'm doing and then I'll learn and then I'll actually know what I'm doing.
You actually just have to put in the time and make a lot of mistakes and say, you know, like I did it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm all about. And that's like how I write music even is just like I'm feeling it. So I'm doing it.
Amazing. So you got this new EP. What's the name of it?
Chronicles.
Ooh, how many tracks are on it?
I think there's five
or six?
Yeah, 5 or 6.
Great.
It's a mystery.
And where did you make it? Because I know sometimes you're in LA, sometimes you're in the country, sometimes you're here.
Yeah, I primarily wrote it in Los Angeles. And it was more so of a reflection on growing up in a very small town in Australia with no resources and thinking about how special that was and how different LA was and how different the music industry is and discovering life there. So, it's really looking backwards and embracing my own story.
I love that. And now you're touring it with the Chronicles tour.
Yes.
Going everywhere.
We just released the dates last night on my website.
Tell us everything. Where are you going?
Well, so far we're going to Sydney,
so far.
Brisbane and Melbourne. So we've just released those tickets and that's
Where
so
can
far.
people buy those tickets?
On my website, so phebestarr.co.
Oh, don't put an M on it. Who else has got phebestarr.com?
Okay, this is a story for you.
Okay.
When I first started, good old 3 years ago,
Yeah.
I went to buy my domain name and to my shock horror, my name was gone and it's spelt differently, so we don't have that O in there, right?
Yeah.
So
it's
I was like,
PHEBE and then two R's on
yeah,
star.
so I was like, interesting, because usually I get my name and everything. And So I went, I was looking for my domain name and I didn't get it. And then a week later, I got this dodgy email.
That is the
and
worst.
they were asking for $600, and I was like, my innocence was taken from me. I was like, how can you do this?
That's
like,
my name,
That's
bitches.
my name. But also, like, I'm not like a huge artist. Like, I just started. It was my first song out, and I was like, okay, I got to get this happening.
You're losing money on gigs at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not rich.
So I went with the co, and I'm sticking by it. I'm not caving in to those corporate people who stole my
They're not corporate. It's some nerd in a basement.
I threw that in there.
All right, so PhoebeStarr.co to get tickets for the tour, and we're about to play Two Hearts. What do we need to know about this track before we play it for the people of Australia?
Well, it's a song on Chronicles, and it's written by me about two hearts. I think a lot of people might think it's about a boy, but it's not.
Oh,
it's not. But I wrote it that way.
Can it just be about
It can be about
resonates?
a boy. It can be about a boy. So I wrote it exclusively. So if there's teenagers out there who are dreaming of boys, it can be about them. But really the message of it is being stuck in between those two places of what you feel like is demanded of you and then what you want to do, and trying to figure out those two parts of your life. So
amazing.
Yeah.
I've listened to this song many times and I assumed it was about a boy.
Yeah.
So now when I listen to it, I'm going to take that on and I think I will find a different kind of enjoyment out of it, Phoebe.
Because it is an empowerment inside of you of going, okay, this is what is expected of me, but this is what I want to do.
Bring it on.
And I'm going to do it, and I'm going to suffer to do that.
I love it. Phoebe, thank you for making time to hang out with us.
Thank you for having me.
We love you. Let's get the track on the air from Phoebe Starr. It is an Ash London Live premiere. Two Hearts plays now. Enjoy.